So here we are at the Mogollon Rim off of Forest Road 300. Just coming up here for a little drive in the new Bronco Sport. And gonna make a sandwich, have a little lunch. It's just me and Gary. You can see out on the distance there, or in the distance there, you got some prescribed burns going on. I stopped and took a short video with a little better view. But this is off of Forest Road 300, the Mogollon Rim. And this place is awesome. I'll take a better shot with my phone in a bit, where I can zoom in a little bit. But this place has got unbelievable views, and the rocks are really cool. They have a lot of the rim shut off right now because of all these fires. They're burning up here at the top and they're burning down at the bottom. So that's interesting. And it's just a very, very peaceful place to come to. One of these days I'll get back to camping. All right. Gary had a little snack. Got myself a ham sandwich with some tomato on it. We're gonna sit here and enjoy the view and the smoke and just have a little lunch, hang out a bit, and then take off. Alright, so here we are on my phone now. So let's see if I can get you a little better view. Zoom in just a bit. Now, fires, or fire, I think it's actually a bunch of little prescribed burns. On the way back I'll stop at the little overlook area and get a better shot. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in a little more. I don't want to distort things too much, but you can see the rocks out here are really cool. Over in this direction, if we kept going on Forest Road 300, we'd stay at the top over there, and then it comes down into that area, comes over this direction, and goes into Payson. But I'm just going to turn around. I don't have that much time today. And so I think I'm going to take Gary for a little walk right now and show you more views of this area. Alright, so this is the area that I pulled onto off of Forest Road 300. It's just a little spur. I don't think it has any number. Just comes up here and dead ends. I camped up here, oh geez, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And there's been a fire or two through here. That's why these are a lot smaller trees than in other areas. Not a whole lot of shade around here. But you're here for the view. And just letting the little guy have a walk. He loves being out here outdoors. Loves the smells. And you can hear him panting away, typical pug. So, it's a beautiful day. It's, I don't know what the temperature is up here. We're, excuse me, somewhere between 7,600 feet and I think 7,800 feet up here. Anyway, so yeah, it's a lot cooler than it is at home. And the way I got up here was taking 260 to the 87 to the 300. And it's just a nice drive. Nice to get out, get away. Okay, so I said I was going to tell you about the vehicle situation. So my number one, without a doubt, video is the short video of the van tour. It's got somewhere around 55,000 views. Well, at the time I'm recording this, and you'll have to excuse my breathing. I am an old fat man, or a fat old man, however you want to phrase it. Now, tagged in that video is another video called Sad End to My Van Camping Van Life. And that's because I bought that van pretty cheap, had a ton of miles. I was hoping to get a year or two out of it, a bunch of camping, and I did get a couple of camping videos. And it ran great until it didn't. Transmission was going, and those vans have a problem with, it's actually a transaxle. And once they go, they're gone. Fixing them is expensive. Replacing them is stupid expensive. And it's basically could have the same problem at any time. So, Carvana gave me a couple of bucks for it. I just wanted to get rid of it. Did it online. They sent a flatbed. Took it away. And not too many people saw that Sad End video. I guess it's around 200. And I still get probably 200 to 300 views a day on that short film, or the short video of the tour. And I keep getting subscribers from it. Got to be close to 500. And they just don't pay attention to the video that's attached to it. So anyway, so that's that. So we were back to just the Jeep, and the Jeep was closing in on 75,000 miles, and it just didn't have enough room for me to go camping with. I mean, I've camped in it a couple of times, but I bought a bigger tent because I had the van. Actually, I bought that tent before the van. And I hated taking out the back seat because it's just a two-seater. It's just a 2015 Sport, Wrangler Sport. And I almost broke my hand putting the seat back. Anybody who's done it knows what I'm talking about. And so Pat and I talked about it, and she loved that Jeep. It was hers. But it was, like I said, 75,000. It was starting to get a little ragged. And started looking and found this Bronco Sport on at a dealer in our area. It's bare bones, but still has a whole lot more than that Jeep did. But so Bronco Sport, anything from going from that Wrangler Sport is an upgrade. And I like the size of it, and it was cheaper than any other crossover, I guess they're called. It's all-wheel drive, so I mean I can go on roads like this with no trouble. It does snow at our house at least a few days a year, and we get the monsoons. But I like the size of it. That back seat can fold down, and I've got plenty of room for all my camping gear. But we're back to one vehicle, which means that I have to schedule it with Pat. She's a she's a busy person. For being retired, she's pretty busy. Although she does take care of a 94-year-old. She's a caregiver, and takes care of my 92-year-old aunt also. So I have to schedule, ooh, almost went down. I have to schedule time to go camping. But now that I have something that I can rely on and go camping, should get some more camping videos. But I just decided to come out here for the day. Pat's in Philadelphia for a couple of days. And so I got the Bronco to play with. You can see all these young trees out here. And across the way, you've got the bigger trees. And I can be able to see very well with this camera. But, yeah. Come on, let's go back. Decided to come out for a little picnic with Gary. Shoot a little video. I don't think I've posted anything in 2 weeks now. And that's about it. We're gonna head back to the Bronco, relax for a few minutes, probably head back. I'll stop at the little overlook and give you a better look of that prescribed burn going on. And once I can figure out where to hook this camera or mount this camera on the Bronco where it's not going to cause any problems, maybe get some driving shots. But oh darn, it almost went down again. Getting old, man, I tell you. So anyway, that's about it for now. I'll pick it back up in a bit. So here's some of the prescribed burn up here on the top. Not much over here, but that overlook, it was really windy and I had a tractor parked right next to me, so the sound didn't come out all that well. But they're definitely taking care of some of the undergrowth, and hoping for no big fires. When I drove through here earlier, I thought maybe that was a campfire that was still going, but there's a sign right back there. I don't know if you can see it, but it says managed wildfire, so they know about it. So this is where I'm going to end the video. There will be more to come in the future with the Bronco and the pug. And thanks for watching.